If you remember or not, you've most likely experienced a jigsaw group at some point in your academic career. So let's start off with exactly what a jigsaw group is. This is a learning strategy that divides material into individual parts that students are responsible to know and then teach other group members. And the way that this is carried out is pretty easy. It's divided into a few steps. So first, teachers divide the class into groups. Most research suggests groups should be about 5 to 6 students. There should be the same number of groups as the number of topics or passages or problems that you want to cover. The material can be really flexible, as you'll see in a bit with some examples. Step 2, the students in their group are given the information that they need to know and become familiar with. They don't need to memorize it or anything like that, but they're becoming an expert on this topic. Everyone in the group has the same reading passage or website or whatever tool they're looking at, and the group members learn the material on their own, then talk amongst themselves to make sure that they understand all of the key points. When everyone in the group becomes familiar with their original information, the groups are switched up. This time, one person from each of the original groups is put together. It's as if you had a bowl of M&Ms, a bowl of Skittles, a bowl of Starbursts, and so on, and then you mix it up so that every bowl has one M&M, one Skittle, and one Starburst. The students are responsible for teaching their new groups the information that they became an expert on. In this situation, students are learning new information from every person in their group. Finally, the last step, it's best if students all gather together at the end of the activity and do a debrief of sorts to make sure that everyone hears the right material and that nothing got missed, and to answer any additional questions. Here's an example that I could use for my class. The students are divided into 4 groups for each of the main parts of mitosis: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. They would then complete a reading or watch a video about their phase or step in the process. Once they've done that, the class will be broken into groups of 4 people, one who learned about prophase, one who learned about metaphase, and so on. Then we'd gather as a whole class to discuss mitosis and do an overview and go over any questions. Jigsaw groups are beneficial for a variety of ways. Students need to be individually accountable for their material. They learn to work together as groups, and material can be learned quickly and in large amounts. In addition, students practice good communication and listening skills. Jigsaw groups are a great teaching technique that could be used for many different topics in every class and age level. And I hope that this has been helpful and that you've learned more about a teaching technique that would be useful for your class. Thanks for listening.